We were talking just before this interview here that Chloe is not gonna help anymore. Anybody.
No more.
No more.
Don't
no
expect
more.
me to help
Yes.
people.
So after this experience,
Nothing.
after working in this movie, how would you handle with this situation, a situation with like somebody stalking on you?
After working in this movie, oh gosh. I mean, in general, I think being stalked ever would be, pretty terrifying. But don't expect Chloe Moretz to be showing up to your door with a handbag you left. I'm just gonna keep the wallet. It's a great excuse for me to just keep the wallets that I find. I act like this happens a lot for me. Like I'm just like walking around picking up people's wallets, but no, I definitely won't be returning it. I'll just hand it to the police. I think if I find something, I'm gonna call the police and just give it to them. I'm not gonna follow your ID.
What was your biggest challenge to play Frances in this movie?
For me, I think it was an exciting challenge to be able to take on a character that was quite back-footed. She's a character who I usually play quite steadfast, kind of forward, boisterous, loud characters. And I think for me to be able to take that step back and play more in the subtext. I think in this film I had probably the least amount of dialogue out of everyone in the film, even though I'm in almost every shot. So it was a funny thing for me to play with, to be the most quiet one in the room, but try and play it all in my thoughts and in my subtext.
Why do you think Greta is so obsessed by Frances?
I think that in a lot of ways I see Greta is almost like Frances. I see that Frances could maybe end up like Greta one day. I have this funny thing that Neil and I always talk about, that, what would have happened if Frances didn't find the bags? Would they have continued on this, slightly codependent friendship and would have grown into something, even bigger? And there's an interesting aspect there where they do need each other, and it was really beautiful. And it becomes obsessive once, Frances starts to really want to inch away. But I think, in any other circumstance, if they hadn't found the bag, they probably would have continued down this path, being that they do really need each other in a way. It talks about the themes of loneliness.
Back to acting, how was the experience to work with one of the greatest, Isabelle Huppert?
Nothing short of a dream. She is someone who, to go toe to toe, to be able to play this out, this 50-50, this two-hander of a movie with Isabelle Huppert was really, it was really special. I really gleamed so much from her, being that she never really preached to me. She wanted to be more of a confidant. She wanted to be more of a friend, and to be able to have this genial relationship with her, and really something where we would sit and talk about the world together, and we are genuine friends, and I think that was something that I really appreciated from her.